Hey guys, it's your favorite person. I'm back with another webcam shot. Reason why is because this is a pretty big update. You're probably noticing something missing from the screen here. Where did the Dev window go? Oh. Well, here's the thing. We have a new button here on the left. It says Dev Console. I wonder what that means. Here, I'm gonna go grab my hat. There we go. Now you don't have to see the pitiful attempt at balding on the back of my head. Anyways, you're probably gonna notice a lot of buttons. I call it button overload. See, the second I click this button, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So I'm gonna walk you through what all of this is, okay? We have a large update on our hands here, but first, before I do that, there's a minor update in the inventory. Check this out. If I go to the inventory, I actually don't remember if the everything tab was in a different layout. Here, I'm gonna open up my dev console here because the give all items function, I forgot to put it back into the dev console. I'll have to do it from here. There we go. Look at this. I think this looks a lot better for the everything tab. So everything else still works and looks the same, but whenever you're in the everything tab, it displays everything in a nice grid, which I really like this layout for the everything tab. And also, a problem I had with the ammo, with the text and stuff, is the fact that the text was too big to fit in these tiny boxes. So whenever you indicate ammo, it will just go to a grayscale instead, which it's kind of hard to tell if you're doing something like bombs. Like right now the bomb is in grayscale, but you can't 100% tell, but that's okay. But yeah, it updates if you, yeah, there's a couple of weird issues with that. What if I do that? Oh no, okay, I was expecting the ammo text. I just got memed by myself. I'm pretty sure that was actually the correct display. Yeah, okay, I just meme myself so hard. Yeah, okay, everything's good. So up here we have the summon creepers tab. Basically summon, you can summon a certain amount of creepers at a certain location, and you can modify these values. And also for every numeric input, you cannot put in letters and things. I thought I fixed that. What? Oh, come on. Okay, I know how to fix that, but man, I so 100% thought, why is this shaking so much? Yeah, I'm trying to press the letter keys, it doesn't work, only numbers will, and you know, backspace as well. I also have the decimal point enabled, on some of them, but, I mean, I don't think you're gonna want to summon 5.1 creepers. Anyways, I believe that's gonna be a little bit to my left. If I push this button, it's gonna summon the creepers, and you know, they're all just gonna act completely normal. Next tab, we have the inventory. So you can add or remove a specified amount of items, and then these are all of the items in the game. And anytime I add a new item, and anyone who wants to mod this game for whatever bizarre reason, then all you need to do is specify an item, the item's code, the image, the name, the rarity, and the ID. And you just put it in a list, that's it. And it will put it in the list for you automatically. I made it super easy for, you know, modders and stuff like that. So if you ever want to make, you know, custom items with custom code, you can do that really easily, and this console will automatically update to it, which is, I think it's really cool. Why is my... Anyway, let's give myself a couple of tacos. Anytime I press that button, inventory updates automatically. I'm gonna press it again, as you can tell the item changed. Anyway, let's say I want to, you know, remove it. You couldn't really remove stuff, before. And now you can, if I can just say I want to remove 3 tacos. Look at that, it took 3 tacos away. It's really, really easy. Stop shaking the thing! Some of you are probably asking, what if you want to remove more items than you have? It just removes what you have, and if it removes something that you don't have, nothing happens. Next up is placements. This is where things get a little bit interesting, because the placements and the world and terrain tab, as well as the third finger, I can't speak. You can place some bombs, you can tennis balls, crates, big crates, super big. I'm just feeling so dyslexic today. TNT, 10x, 100x, 1000x, and this many. What? You can place them at different, you know, X and Y's and thingies, and yeah, it's really, really fun. You can place an object, see, it spawns in. And you can place literally any of these here, and they, you know, they all work and stuff like that. normally would. Try crates real quick. Yep, crates seem normal. Here we go, world and terrain. Arguably the most interesting tab because it is also the longest Jimmy. So we have the width and height, the X and the Y, and also this is interesting because every time you switch modes, the UI looks different. So you can place a block or whatever, and you can, sorry, I've got to fix that. Yeah, you can just go ahead and just, you know, interact with blocks and stuff. Let's see here. You can place a sign. It says this is maybe a sign or whatever. And arrows, you can have it straight or angled, depending on the different direction. You can have it rotate. That's kind of what it looks like. Here, I'm going to make an angled one just to show you what that one looks like. There you go. Next we have ladders. Now ladders are interesting, but yeah, you can mess with their height and their X and Y. I'm going to skip stands for a second because it looks interesting, but then we have fans. You know, fans are pretty typical and boring. Just fans. Then we have the stands, and this is where things become a bit of an oh boy. Look at this UI. This is like maximum ingenuity right here. So we have this simulated stand here, and you can change the direction that the creeper is facing, and you can also modify the text and simulate what it looks like on the actual stand. But yeah, you can simulate what it looks like. I'm not sure why it has the red lines, but those don't actually appear in the real thing. Then we have the items. Now the items are interesting. You can click this plus button to get a kind of new like blank item. This is where things get interesting. You can pick the item you want. It can be literally any item you want. And then look at this. It says millikeeps. You probably noticed that in the last version I was using dollars and cents. Now there are, it's a triple digit cent value. And the reason why is because I'm in the middle of transferring currency. I'm making my own currency for Alpha 1.14, the next version after this, and it's gonna look really cool. As well as some minor bug fixes here and there. Anyway, yeah, it's basically 1,000 millikeeps in a keep, which is basically $1. So basically anything that seems like it has a normal price, let's say like a taco's like, I don't know, $1.50, that would be 1,500 millikeeps. In this case, it's $1 or a keep, I guess, 1,000 millikeeps. But yeah, you can change to whatever item you want, and you can change the price as well. But let's say you accidentally put an item that you want. Let's say, oh wait, I don't want this. Hello? Anyways, it works. It just doesn't look like it works, so we're technically okay. Anyways, let's say you got some items that you don't want. You can press the X button, and it removes the item for you, just like that. So we obviously have all of this crap here, but what do we do with it? Every time that you would, like, recompile the world, it would reset it, and that's why spawn points were a thing. But spawn points aren't a thing anymore, because you can remove elements now. Everything here is completely removable, thanks to this random box in the bottom left. You can shift-click any element in the world, and all of a sudden its information comes up on this screen here. This is the element window. And you can start tracking its behavior in real time. You can detect, you know, stands, fans, background elements, creepers, everything in real time. So like its X and Y values will change occasionally. So like I'm gonna summon the character here. If you look at the player, as I move around, you can see the values start to change. If I don't want to track something anymore, all I need to do is just click on its element. I don't want to track this arrow anymore. I have all the information I need. Or the player. But let's say I wanted to remove this angled arrow for some reason. I shift click it, and then instead of just clicking to remove it, I will shift click it, and it gets removed from the entire thing. It just poofs out of existence. Everything also updates in real time as well. So if I'm standing on a block and I remove the block, I won't just float, I will fall down. Ladders are a little bit X-goofy sometimes. Like if I'm at the very top, it'll start to behave a little bit weirdly, but I will also do that. Oh yeah, I forgot that's how the ladders work. But yeah, everything works just fine. If a creeper is mid climbing up the ladder, and when I say creeper, I mean like the dummy creepers, if they're starting to climb up the ladder and they're not quite to the top yet and remove it, they will float for a little bit and then they'll fall down to earth, but yeah, that's okay. Oh, you can also remove stands and stuff. You can remove anything, including the floor. And that's where I'm gonna leave off this video. Thank you for watching. I clearly have some bug fixing to do. Don't worry, I know how to fix most of them. I'm really close to getting my gaming PC. I have the money for it, but not all the parts are currently available on Amazon, so I just need to wait for that and then be ordered. And hello?
What are you doing?
I'm recording something real quick.
Clean your room.
Okay.